Good afternoon, everyone. This is Teacher Dean or Professor Dean, and today I am coming to you with another listening skill. So, our listening skill will be based on elections and voting. These are also some words that you see in elections and voting, and you will see them in other areas, or they can be used in another area of the English language. So we're going to do a fill in the blank, and we're going to also do an answer based on dictation. So let's go to the next screen. In this screen, we have the first dictation that was done. And so there's a review right here. You can see the actual dictation. And you see the answers. So this is a question. This is a dictation rather. These were the questions. And that's the answers. Now, let's go to the dictation for today. Today's dictation is going to talk about presidents, opinion of presidents, prime minister, or both. So we're looking at the opinions of president, prime minister, or both. Now, let's talk a little bit. So we're going to be using some words like allowance, directive, sole, position, split, leisure, branch, initiative, check, balance, power, and turnout. So let me go ahead and start reading, and then we will go ahead and answer the questions first. I'll read again, and then we'll fill in the blanks. Now, though the role or directive of the executive branch is performed by the singular or the sole president of the United States, adding another egg into the fire could be problematic or beneficial. The system of the United States government was created with the image of a single leader. However, it didn't turn out that way. It did not turn out that way. The better choice would be to remain with a single representative that can utilize all power at their leisure. Otherwise, the split of power would create more gridlock than we already have. The checks and balances system already work to prevent corruption. Adding another branch would require a change in regulation and would weaken the overall structure of the USA executive branch and the government entirely. There is nothing to gain from a split in power other than the increased allowance on a specific task. So, what are the answers for this? Let's go to the next slide. What is the role of the executive branch performed by the president? What could be more problematic according to the student? You can look to the clue, the heading for answer. Adding another egg into the fire means adding more people. What system all over works for this writer? The single leader as a president. What is the writer discussing? His opinion of president, a prime minister, or both? So let's go ahead and read this again, and then we're going to go ahead and fill in the blanks. The role or directive of the executive branch is performed by the sole or single leader, president of the United States. Adding another egg into the fire could be problematic or beneficial. The system of the United States government was created with the image of a single leader. However, it didn't turn out that way. It did not turn out that way. The better choice would be to remain with a single representative that can utilize all power at their leisure. Otherwise, the split of power would create more gridlock than we already have. The Checks and balancing system already works to prevent corruption. Adding another branch would require a change in regulation and weaken the overall structure of USA executive branch and the government entirely. There is nothing to gain from a split in power other than the increased allowance of focus on specific tasks. Now, there is one word that is there that you won't be using. One word. So again, use all the other words. And there's one word I know that you won't be using. And two, I see two. Two words that you won't be using according to this, right? Now, here you can see the answers based on what this writer wrote. All right, so here's the answers. And it's there, so you can check your answers. And what can we do with all of these words? All of these words highlighted in blue. So these are the ones, they're in blue. We can use these words in another way, or they have two meanings. So they have two or more meanings, right? So what I want you to do is use all of those words in a sentence with another meaning. So thank you again for watching. You can play this as often as you like, and I look forward to creating more listening videos where you can write down your answers and you're also filling in the blanks. Thank you and have a superb day. Love you.